On April 4th, BAFTA unveiled its list of 20 most iconic video game characters, naming Lara Croft as officially the most iconic video game character of all time. But I didn't exactly agree with where they placed everyone on the list. I mean, does Lara Croft truly shape up against cultural juggernauts? Pikachu, Steve from Minecraft, Mario, Sonic, even Pac-Man's on there. So I wanted to put it to the test by subjecting my dad to a quiz about which video game characters he could recognize. Thanks for your patience, Dad. My dad doesn't play a lot of landmark titles. He plays, Master of Orion for DOS or Civ 6. And so I figured he's the perfect guinea pig for this little quiz. So I figured we'd go through them one by one and see, anecdotally, with a one-person sample size, if BAFTA's list is truly as terrible as I think it is. So we're just gonna go through.
Yep.
And you're gonna, if you can recall the name, tell me the name. If you can recall the series, tell me the series.
Ooh, we're gonna be nasty with series.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if anything else you can tell me about them, just from looking at the image. Some of them have multiple images, like the first one here. Older games.
Lara Croft.
Lara, you recognize the older one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy. Yes.
Yeah, Lara Croft. And so she got, in her newer games, she got sort of a visual redesign.
A more realistic one, it looks like.
Yeah, a more high fidelity one, but still very much the same character, as far as I know. I don't know much about her. Okay, the second one should be. I think you should recognize this one.
Yes, Mario of Mario Brothers.
Yes.
If you had shown me Luigi, might not be so certain. The comic style of the artwork probably would have given me the series.
Okay, but not a big Luigi fan.
Well, the L on the hat probably would have given it away, and I could make a pretty good guess. But I don't have as much recognition for Luigi, let alone Princess Peach, as I do for Mario.
Yeah. Did you know Luigi has his own game series?
No.
Yeah, it's called Luigi's Mansion. So he goes around with a vacuum and he sucks up all the ghosts in a haunted mansion.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Third one.
Is that a redo of Duke Nukem?
No, it is not. It is not Duke Nukem.
I heard one had come out, but I have no images on it. No, I'm not familiar with that one at all, unless it's one of the villains from Superman in comics. But
Okay. This is Agent 47 from the Hitman games.
yeah, I have no knowledge of the Hitman game.
Okay. Yeah, he is a hitman, as the name implies.
And the look.
And the look and the everything. And he's got, I tried to find a picture, but he's got a barcode on the back of his head. That's pretty distinctive.
Okay, the fox. Spins, goes fast. But I'm drawing a blank on the name of it.
That's all you got? Not a name? This is Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog, right?
Yeah.
Not a fox. Okay.
Yeah. His
opponent was the fox? Is that it?
No, his opponent was Eggman. You're thinking of Tails. Tails is his fox buddy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen the picture once.
When I went to...
Not when you jumped to it, but another time. I think it was from talking with you.
Okay.
Or you showing me something, but I don't know character or series.
Okay. Do you know just anything about him? Never seen him before? Or aside from that one time?
No memory.
Okay.
I'm an old guy. Memory's not so hot.
Okay. This is Sackboy.
Okay.
He's a little platforming character, and I believe one of his games, you could make levels, sort of like Super Mario Maker.
So Sackboy as a platformer.
Yeah.
Not what I'd expect. Okay.
He doesn't look very mobile, does he?
No, whereas Sonic definitely does.
Yeah. Okay.
I should know that one.
I've got a second one if it.
We can try the second one. I'm not too
All
hopeful.
right.
Oh, really? That's the reinvention of Pac-Man?
No, this is on the I believe, the arcade cabinets. That'd be his sort of design, but in game,
Yep.
he's just a he's just a little pie shape.
Yep.
Yeah.
No bell ringy whatsoever.
Never seen him before.
Well, it's got, not that I recall, it's got elven or gnomon ears, has sort of the Robin Hood attire, but Robin Hood never went for that ridiculous sword and shield.
Well, I think part of it is that he's a Nintendo character, and we've never played, or even we were never a big Nintendo family. So,
Yeah.
this is Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
This is
okay.
actually.
I've heard of Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
And I've even heard the name Link, but I have no visual to go with it.
Okay.
Master Chief from Halo?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Microsoft game. They have it in the store all over the place. You go to certain buildings, they've got life-size models of.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, that makes me think of Critical Role's Barbarian, Grog, but also could be a Viking from the Viking TV series, which may have been turned into a video game. Oh, but there was... There's been several that you've played that I could see that one in.
Really?
Either you or Ben.
I'd imagine Ben, more likely. Because this is his older design.
I don't think it's Thief of Baghdad, because that doesn't look like that. Or Thieves 2, or whatever it is.
No.
Yeah. Don't recall the character name or game series.
Okay. This is Kratos from the God of War games. So he started out as this angry ball of rage, and it was sort of, I guess, a classical Greek tale of tragedy. And then the newer games, he got older, he got wiser, and it was still an action game. But they switched to he had a son, and then the new games were about him trying to connect with his son. And so, yeah, it's a big glow up, you could say.
Well, major shift in the plot line of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
The character.
Yeah. Okay.
Not familiar at all.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely this is a newer game that she appears in.
Good quality artwork.
Yeah.
A lot of subtleties in that.
It's also a D&D game. I don't know if that helps you.
Not really. I've been seeing one advertised because of watching Critical Role, but I don't even remember the name of it.
Okay. This is Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing the ads.
Yeah, it's one that I want to play, but it is an expensive game.
Reminds me of a 1960s Western movie
He is a cowboy. That's the era we're talking about.
They have some of those zombie ones where it's sort of Western era, but I've never played any of them. Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Okay. This is Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard the name. It seems incredibly crazy.
It's not a zombie game, believe it
Okay.
or not. It's just your normal Western game. This game in particular, they went super realistic with it. So it's sort of almost a cowboy simulator with extra plot.
I happened on YouTube this week to
Oh.
watch some sort of critique of the latest Red Dead game version. Uh, and one of the opening commentaries was one of the only games where you can go from a good morning to a gunfight in 8 seconds. And then had a little video snippet of you playing your character, just trying to talk to a guy, and the guy's grumpy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Pikachu.
Everyone knows Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The broader series name, I should know from the trading cards, but the name escapes me.
Yeah, from Pokemon.
Pokemon. There we
Yeah.
go.
Do you know any of the any other Pokemon by chance?
I recognize it when I hear a few of their names.
Oh, okay. So like Charmander or Bulbasaur or okay.
Yep, the popular ones, or well spoken, frequently spoken ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know any of the newer ones? Like what? Like there's Miraidon is a new one.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah.
That's Minecraft. Did they ever actually name those individuals?
They did actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know.
His name is technically Steve, but you're more likely to recognize him as the Minecraft guy
Right.
than his name. There we go.
No, the outfit makes me think something that's got a bit of space stuff in it or future, as opposed to fantasy.
Yeah, sort of
But
futuristic.
have no memory of associating it with any game
Mm,
or character.
okay. This is Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid games. So they're stealth games. I don't think you've played any of them.
No.
No. Yeah.
Or watched people play them. Okay, so they were at a Fox. I still can't remember his name. Is he the one that is Sonic's compatriot, or is that a different
He's
one?
not from the Sonic games.
Okay.
He's totally
A
different.
one.
Yeah.
I was percolating in my mind after you introduced this while I was waiting out there, and I'm going, there's the Fox. I should know his name, but I don't.
Really? He's Crash from the Crash Bandicoot series.
Yes.
Okay. I'm surprised you recognize Crash Bandicoot because I've basically never heard of it. It's like once or twice here or there.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one because of the ridiculous sword. Um, was that one of the ones from the series you've been playing?
I've not played any of his games.
Okay. It's a familiar figure, but I can't give you names.
Okay. This is Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy I recognize as the whole Final Fantasy
Yeah.
series, which I think started when I was in college.
It's a really big series.
Yes.
Yeah. This is actually him from his remake, which is more recent. This was him in the original. Tell you how old it is.
Fun picture.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. This guy is from one of the other games that you've already been through.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know his name?
Not the foggiest idea.
Okay. This is Asterion. Have you even heard the name? Okay.
No. And part of it was the detailed illustration.
Yeah. It's definitely you can tell he goes with Shadowheart.
Okay, there was this game back when I was in college.
Oh.
Yes. Called Leisure Suit Larry. That I know got a remake later.
I've never heard of it.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, the guy is a sleazeball.
Oh.
And he's out, like a salesman and all this sort of stuff. And so you get to go through kind of feeding off of or taking advantage of people all over the place. It's a totally self-centered a-hole, right?
It's a similar sort of environment, but this guy's actually the hero.
Is it one of the car racing ones?
No.
Okay.
It's a beat 'em up sort of game.
Don't know then.
Okay. This is from the Yakuza games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is Kazuma Kiryu.
Good face portrayal.
Yeah. This is one of her more recognizable, I guess, screenshots. And then, I
Makes
guess,
me think it's one of the end of the world survivor things.
yeah, you're onto something there. She was in 2 games. This is the first one. And then this is how she grew up in the second one.
Could that be a zombie apocalypse one?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
There's been so many of them, I have no idea on names.
Okay. This is Ellie from The Last of Us.
Okay, Last of Us got turned into a TV series, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I'm kind of shocked Joel isn't on the list at all. I guess spoiler, but I'm kind of shocked because he's like just as big as Ellie, I think.
Picture looks a little familiar,
Okay.
but I'm not placing where.
He's very similar to Lara Croft.
Not helpful. Sorry.
Okay. Have you seen any, like, is it just vague pictures or?
Yeah, it's like this seems like a picture or something close to pictures I've seen. Could easily be an advertisement coming through or, stills put someplace. I don't know.
Okay. This is Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
Nathan Drake maybe rings a bell, but Uncharted not at all.
Yeah. I know he had like kind of an alright movie, but that was about it.
Okay.
But he does have quite a few games similar to Lara Croft. Goes in Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Gunfights, all that. Okay. You made it through.
Okay.
Okay.
You bounce between newer and older, between relatively primitive things, or when you look at Mario is modern, but it's not realistic in the images, right? And certainly the different types of games, I'm not surprised you'd want to mix that up because you don't want to get someone focused in on a particular genre of game.
Okay. Well, I presented to you the images in the same order as the final list of most recognizable video game characters. So Lara Croft, at least by the list, is considered more recognizable
than
Mario or Pikachu.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is why I wanted to do this, because you know who made that list?
Nintendo?
It was BAFTA.
Ah.
BAFTA went through and made a list of the 20 most iconic video game characters. And I saw this, and I went, there is no way Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2 is more recognizable than Pikachu.
Yeah.
Or even, you've got Sackboy, who, recognizable enough, but he's not Pac-Man.
Right.
He's not even Link from The Legend of Zelda. And so I went, I wonder which one Dad would know.
Well, they said at the top, didn't they, iconic, right?
Yeah.
How do they define iconic?
That's what I'm wondering, because they didn't really specify their methodology at all, really. So you don't really know who they asked or how they asked. I believe it was 4,000 people. Don't know if they did a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, may have had a very biased audience. I noticed at the bottom they said Ashley Johnson, who's one of the players in Critical Role.
Yeah.
Get some credit for somewhere in there.
Where is it? Ashley Johnson was Ellie in The Last of Us.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you recognize any of these names?
Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yeah.
It rings a little bit of a bell as a designer. If you had just given me the name totally out of the blue, I couldn't have placed it, but go, oh yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah. He's the CEO of Nintendo. So, yeah. That was what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Thank you for doing all this. So there you have it. Looks like Lara Croft has been dethroned. No, but for real, I just had fun hanging out with my dad. So, I was happy to make this video. I was happy to make the quiz. Just, I don't know, get out there. Do some fun stuff with your family. I'm not waiting around. See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. Get going.